Okay, Dad, I am leaving. The boy's stepmother secretly puts money into his bag. The boy's father sees all this. The boy also finds out, so he takes all the money out of his bag and puts it into his stepmother's bag. The boy's stepmother, Maya, tells her husband, "Your son is a thief." The husband and wife stop the boy. The boy says, "What happened, Dad?" The stepmother says, "Don't act innocent." His father says, "Your mother is saying that you stole money from the cupboard." The boy says, "Dad, why would I steal money?" His father says, "Your mother saw you stealing with her own eyes." The stepmother says, "Yes, I saw you stealing and putting money in your bag." The boy says, "Dad, you should not believe this woman. She is lying." The stepmother says, "If I am lying, then let us check your bag." The father says, "I don't want more drama. Just show me your bag." The boy says, "You are doubting your own son?" The father says, "I am not doubting. I just want to end this matter." The boy says, "Okay, check my bag, but you also have to check her bag." The stepmother says, "Why my bag?" The father says, "Fine. First check your bag, then I will check hers." The boy gives his bag to his father. The father and stepmother check the bag. The father says, "There is nothing in his bag." The stepmother says, "Check again. Maybe you missed something." Then the father searches the boy but finds nothing. The stepmother tries to search him herself, but the boy stops her. The father gets angry and says, "Why are you both creating a scene? Everyone is watching." The boy says, "You checked my bag. Now check her bag." The stepmother says, "Are you crazy? Why would I steal my own money and jewelry? I am not a thief like you. This is my house." She tells her husband, "Tell your son to speak properly." The husband says, "I checked his bag and found nothing. Now let me check your bag." The wife says, "You will not find anything." When the husband checks her bag, he finds a lot of money and jewelry. He becomes very angry. The wife says, "Your son did this." The boy says, "I did nothing." The husband says, "I saved this money to buy a big house, and you stole it and blamed my son." The father says, "When you were putting money in my son's bag, I was standing behind you and saw everything. I already knew your truth. How could you cheat me like this?" The stepmother says, "Your son came to live with us and disturbed our privacy, so I wanted to send him away." The father says, "So you finally showed your true nature. How can you have a privacy issue in such a big house?" The boy says, "Dad, throw her out." The father tells his wife, "Get out of this house." The stepmother says, "Henry, please forgive me. I made a mistake." But the father throws her out of the house. He tells his son, "When she was putting money in your bag, I saw everything. I did all this drama to expose her." The boy says, "I told you before. She is a dishonest woman. She only cares about your money." Henry says, "Yes, you were right." Then the father gives him some money and says, "Go and enjoy with your friends. I want to rest. Leave me alone." The boy takes the money and leaves. The father goes inside the house feeling very worried. Moral: trust is very valuable. Once it is broken, relationships fall apart. What do you think? Will the boy's father Henry harm himself, or will he be able to handle this shock? Make sure to share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.